Welcome everyone to the Director's Call and Above. This is our 30 minutes of our leadership call, because when you become a director or above, it means that you are a leader in this organization. And right now we have over 43 directors and above coming into this organization. And I just want to take a moment to recognize the leadership of this organization, starting with managers to directors to senior directors to executives to presidentials to senior presidential directors. I am overjoyed with the talent that is in this organization. And I did want to do a special acknowledgement today to our executive directors, our senior directors, and our senior presidential directors, because in 3 years, and some of these folks in 1 year, have really built teams and organizations. And of course, they cannot do it alone. It is with them and their teams that this builds. And I just want to explain what an executive director is. An executive director is a manager, remember, gold pack, and they have 2 active distributors on their right and 2 active distributors on their left. Then they develop a director on their right and a director on their left. And then they help directors actually build to managers and directors to become senior directors. They also have to do 50,000 points a month in volume. A presidential director is all of that and 100,000 points in volume. And a senior presidential director is 200,000 points in volume and everything else that I said. And on our 3rd week of the month, when we do compensation plan, we're actually going to build to senior director together. We're going to do some worksheet builds. So I'll get that on startx39biz.com, and that's going to be fun. We'll all print out the worksheet ahead of time, and we'll actually be putting names in boxes to help us visualize how to become a manager, then how to become a director, and then how to become a senior director, and how to help your teams do that. So right now I'm going to take you guys to startx39biz.com. That's startx39biz.com. And I just want you guys to see the site. And of course, this is our business site. This is the site that we use along with startx39now.com, which is our exposing site. And right here, you'll see in the front of the site, click here to view your leaders club. I'm going to click and just make an acknowledgement of all the leaders in our organization. I also want you guys to know that you can utilize this to help bring other professional network marketers in your business. What do I mean by that? Did you know that I was in a company that was not rank advancing before? They were a company that was doing about 300 million. And then they went down to 200 million. Do you think there's much rank advancement in a company that's losing momentum? No. Our company's quite the opposite. We went from 30 million to 300 million to 450 million this year. Do you think we are a company with momentum and rank advancement? Yes, we are. Professional network marketers like to see how business is building and what kind of rank advancements are there. So what you can do is you take your cell phone and you tap this, and then you'll see at the bottom of your cell phone that cute little box, and you hit the box, and that will text the Leaders Club to anyone, and it will text it in the clickable form. I think it's quite lovely. So let's go look at the Leaders Club. Who's in there? Well, I want to acknowledge our senior presidential directors, the highest rank in the company. I want to acknowledge Amy Holmesy, April Vaughn, Beamy Casey, Bob Campbell, Charity Scaba, Dr. Rhonda Donahue, Dr. Stacy Holwager, Geraldine Johnson, Kathleen Nichols, myself, Mariah Thomas Wolf, Peter No, Sean Zook, and Wendy Morgan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 senior presidential directors since I've been in this company is our team. 14 in 3 years. We have the biggest team, the biggest senior presidential director presence in the whole company. I just want you to know that. Okay, you can be proud to say that our leadership is doing this. Okay, let's go down to our presidential directors. Annie DeCoker, Ann Sontag, Donna Reiners, Gayla Wall, congratulations, she just hit presidential. Jan Rand, Juliana Coles, Laura Bowser, Lou Nguyen, Dr. Mel just hit presidential, congratulations. Sally Fung and Savi Vargas are presidential directors. We have 11 presidential directors in our organization since Peter and I started 3 years ago. I have never seen rank advancement like this before. Know that our system is working because we're rank advancing. The product is working because we're rank advancing. It's a big deal. Let's go to our executive directors. Alicia Waters, congratulations, she just hit executive director. Carol McDonald. Date, your last name's hard. I'm gonna try. South Van Graaf. Gail Hopen, John Harmon, Leah Stanzi, Maya Nguyen, Maya Thao Nguyen, Mary Lou McCauley, Stacy Phillips, and Suzanne and Bob McGee are executive directors. We have 11 executive directors. If there is someone in our organization that I have missed that are senior presidential directors, or executive directors, please text me. Jan, can you put my number in chat? Marci Preble, 949-637-0610. And anytime there is a rank advancement in our organization, executive, presidential, or senior presidential director, please text me right away because I want to make this a live rank advancement to help us all get what? There are so many professional network marketers from other companies right now that are in companies because of COVID where the momentum went the wrong direction. This is our time. We have the system and we have the leadership. Show that off. Okay, I will personally do Zooms for those professional network marketers that you bring to me on Zoom. I know Bob would too. I know Laura would. All of us leaders will do that. Okay, and just text me and I'll coordinate it. If I can't do it, I'll get one of those leaders to do it for you. So let's get working on doing that. So and also make sure we love ranking our managers, our directors, our senior directors. Make sure when your team is ranking that you acknowledge them. You know, a picture, yay, put it on our Beactivating Telegram and put it on our Facebook page. And let me just quickly show you where all that is. If you go to startx39biz.com, that's startx39biz.com. Remember, we have some good things. Oh, just so you know, Spanish Zoom starts this Thursday at 5 o'clock Pacific. Thank you, Donna Reiner and Roberto. That will be once again at 5 o'clock every Thursday, and it's on our new invite, okay? You can go down to invite to podcast right here, number 8, and invite to podcast, and you will see the actual invites on Thursday. You just take your finger and edit, copy, edit, paste. There's Thursday in Spanish. Okay, eventually at 4:30 in a couple, probably in about a month, we'll add a 30-minute business training in Spanish. Okay, very exciting. Also, please do not forget to join and have your people join all the new plugins. Number 5, join Telegram. Make sure, please, that you're in our Beactivating community. Click the link. Our Beactivating testimonials only. Click the link that has 3,000 testimonials in it from 3 years. Our business testimonials, our practitioner testimonials. These are only testimonials of doctors. And our before and after pictures. Thank you, Kathy from Idaho. This is very good. And we just added our new Spanish telegram. Thank you, Donna and Roberto, for adding that. All you do is join Telegram and click the link, and you'll be in all of our best groups. Now, the next thing I want you to do when you click the group, especially this Beactivating testimonials only, you'll see something that says add members. I want every single person to add members and add 20 people that are in their business. Just add them to it, because we are populating the Beactivating testimonial Telegram. Okay, so pop your people in, add a member, pop the people in by adding the member. You can also come here and click the link. You can also just edit, copy, edit, paste, copy and paste, and text somebody this and say, just click it. Oh, you're not in Telegram yet? No problem. You have an Apple? This is how you download Telegram. And I made this site so you can edit, copy, edit, paste anything you want. Copy it. And then you would go down once they added Telegram on their app, then you would go back and tell them to go click the link. Okay, it's all here. Or you can copy. So Bob, I'm going to teach you Telegram by texting you do you have an Apple or an Android, Bob? If you have, let's just show Bob. Is that a Apple, or you probably have bad connection? So let's say Bob has an Apple. I'm going to edit, copy, edit, paste him at the end of the call, this link. And then I'm going to edit, copy him all these links. And I'm going to tell him once he downloads Telegram, and he has to sign up for it, Bob Campbell. And then he has to ask for all his contacts to be downloaded in it. You say yes. And then you're going to be in Telegram. Then you're going to go out of Telegram and you're going to come back and you're going to click all these links. Or if I text you all, you'll do that. Yep.
Got it. It's an Android. I finally get through.
So then if it's an Android, I'm going to text you this. I'm going to text you this to sign up for Telegram with your Android. Then I'm going to go text you all of these and I'm going to tell you how to get this. This Telegram is important to train people on. Okay. So the next site I just want to make sure you guys all know that we're using is startx39now.com. That's startx39now.com. We are in English, Spanish, and Deutsch. We did take the translator off because Google Translator only translates well at 80%, and it's not super good for native speakers. So we've just decided to make our site good naturally. So we have English, Spanish, Deutsch. Videos are all in the languages. Chinese will be up next week with videos, and we're working on French right now. So no, we're working on this site. I'm pretty excited about this site. You guys have seen a lot of this already. I'll just show you the new things we've added. We've added what to expect. I don't feel anything. You can take them to what to expect the first few days, what to expect within 1 to 3 months, 3 to 6 months, within 6 to 12 months. This should be able to answer the I don't feel anything question. I like this very much. Also, we put the new schedule here that shows the podcast. We'll change this out to make sure Spanish is on here as well. And then the last piece that I'm pretty excited about is that we are adding the other patches. So this is a quick patch technology. There's our one sheet, just real quick. You can now show that to people. I don't know where I'm at. This is YouTube, and this is just a quick guide of patch review of all the patches now. Just a real quick hit for people after X39. I hope that you guys find that of benefit. Okay. And then also we added I'm having a hard time getting back. We added start. Give me a minute. Start. x39now.com. We added the very end, which everybody's been asking me for, is we just added Horses Don't Lie, which is a quick 4-minute video that shows that the pain, the quiver in horses go away within 3 minutes using AccuLife, which is really our ice wave, and it just shows experience really well. So we've just added a few pieces to our site. We did take out the 90-day money back guarantee. Because we're really silver kit and auto ship business, we just put the 30-day money back guarantee. So those are a few things that we've been doing on our different sites, and I hope that you find them of value. We do have about another 10 minutes. I would love to open this up for round robin. I would love for some people to tell me what's been working well for them, what hasn't been, how may I be of service? Who would like to talk first? What's been going on? Marcus, Dave, Bob, Kathy, I'm going to call on somebody if you don't unmute yourself.
You know I'm always talking about something, even if I don't know what I'm talking about.
I love it, Marcus. Tell us, what's been going on in your business?
Well, I just got to say, I'm just thankful for the steady growth. And this work that you just showed is just awesome. And, it's kind of, I was doing something slightly different, but I'm stopping that, and I'm going to head, directly to the site and just how I position it. And I think the positioning in the conversations I'm having with people is what's most important. And it's positioning how to see things, how to see this going forward. That little piece on what to expect, I think that could be a flyer that people could print out and hand to somebody when they're handing them the patches as a sample. I think that would be a good insert into the
that would
envelope.
be a good insert into the little 5-day gift if we're doing.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's necessary, because I think that's one of the biggest hangups that people have, because they're expecting some, we have one issue, in that we have these calls that we hear these most astounding miracles, just like what I hear with Bob Campbell.
If I may, Marcus hit the nail right on the head. And I was just going to bring that, echo what Marcus just said, guys. Annie DeCoker came up with what I think is the best line, but I think Marcus hit the nail on the head with what you posted now, Marci. Guys, also, I've been doing network marketing for 30 some years, and I've never had a situation like with Marci and Peter, where Marci posts everything we need to build a business. It's just unbelievable what Marci has done. And so anyway, I always say what Annie says. Traditionally, what we found is half the people see results in 1 to 3 or 3 to 6 weeks. The other half in 3 to 6 months. We don't know where you're going to fall. And you can use my story, and you can say my friend Bob, or my friend Bob Campbell, whatever, didn't get any pain relief from 7 foot surgeries and 5 knee surgeries until the 7th month. But now he's completely pain-free after 40 years. When you say that 7 months, it registers with them that I'm going to be on this more than a month. So that's just my suggestion.
This is classic sales, is managing expectations. We get people to be engaged with these amazing testimonials, but we know that I'm on the other end of the scale. I'm on the months and months and months. Lori's on the immediate. And I'd rather promise less and see more as much as possible, just enough. And I think the other thing that I'm noticing is when you have new people on the team, to help us kind of stay away from playing doctor all the time. There's a balancing act there, because we're all trying to help people. And it's just my thoughts for the day. Thank you, Bob. Oh, by the way, Bob, you made me cry when you tell me your story. So don't tell me.
Yeah, it makes me cry too. If you knew how happy I was to be where I am today, it's amazing. So the guys, also don't answer questions. Do not tell them what they can do for their disease or their issue. But if you're on all the podcasts, you can say this. When someone says, well, will it help with Parkinson's? You can say it this way. I don't know what it'll do for you, but on a podcast just the other day or last week or just a while ago, there was someone on there who got great results who had Parkinson's. See, if you're on all the podcasts, you're going to hear every single malady in the world and some that you've never heard before. So all you do is say, I don't know what it'll do for you, but we just, on a podcast we recently had, someone had that exact same issue and got great results on the patch. As a matter of fact, I'll let you listen in to one of our podcasts if you want. And I say it just like that. I'll let you listen in to one of our podcasts. I'm not pushing the podcast on them. I'm taking it away from them, which makes them want to be on it, if that helps.
I think this is such excellent training. So thank you.
Can you put that in a script as well? Because you didn't really do the invite to the podcast script. And just so everyone knows.
I actually have added it to my script, and I will send it to you, Marci, and you can post it.
Okay, great. Let me show everybody where that is, because I don't know if you guys know, but from Bob has the best scripts on what he says, and you can find that at startx39biz.com.
Actually, Marci, if I may interrupt you, that isn't my script. And when I saw it, I thought, uh-oh, that's not good.
Which one's not your script?
The one that you're going to take us to.
That's not your script right now?
No. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Let me see. No, okay. This is different than what I had seen about a week ago. Okay.
Is this your script?
Yep.
Okay. This is the one you're using now.
This is the one I'm using. Yes.
And then, so you could add to this how you invite to the podcast.
That's correct.
Okay, that would be great. This was one that you did quite a long time ago that you did. This was your exposing script a long time ago that we did. Okay. Like, you want this one gone.
Let me see that one there. No, I was looking at something completely different than these two.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad that the ones that we have on site are authentic Bob's. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Just double checking. These are Bob's scripts. You can get those at startx39biz.com under 333 Ask Share Give under the system. And it just is right under here, Bob's exposing script. And this is his more detailed exposing script, follow-up and closing script. This is the one you just trained on last week or 2 weeks.
Okay. Good.
Okay, great. Okay, good. I'm glad we got that down. Yep.
Marci, before you go, I would say another thing that I'm realizing, and I've been realizing it. And first off, thank you for this continuous work with the team of improving the site, because if I'm not going there because I think I know it all, then I'm not aware of all the changes. And so I'm trying to wire into my head that I need to just look at it, study it daily, and push the team to kind of look at it, study it daily, look at updates and upgrades.
Marcus, you better make sure you're working out in the gym every day, Marcus. I'm watching you.
Oh.
Well, I would say that the startx39biz.com is just a tool for you all. Yeah. I have just continued over the last 3 years to build out Backbone so that you can pick and choose what works for you and your team. It may not all work for you, but there's definitely pieces in there that are quite good. Yes? So with that, let's go ahead and stop this recording because we have, that was